Hi guys, welcome back. So we have another new Chanel collection and of course got it, you know, I'm using it and I'm gonna review it for you guys. This collection I was really excited because well, first of all, I actually didn't get any, I didn't know it was coming. So usually we get debriefed twice a year about the new collections that are coming, and our last debrief didn't quite reach up to this point. So this collection, I didn't know what to expect, but I did see it launch on the Chanel website, and when I saw it, I was floored. And I was particularly excited about the eyeshadows because you guys know I love my browns, I love my neutrals. So it literally just was screaming my name. So I picked up quite a few, you know, products from the new collection just so that you guys can take a look and see and hopefully share my excitement. So the item that I want to talk about first is the Eyeshadow Quad, and the one that I was most excited for is number 308 Clair Obscure. And this one is the one with the 4 browns in it that I love. This one actually comes in a matte black packaging as opposed to the shiny lacquered packaging that we usually have. And I actually really like this, you know, new concept of, you know, matte black. Of course, the packaging is limited to this collection because the new collection is very matte oriented. The collection is called the Chanel Mattes. So everything is very matte, very winter oriented, and just very flat, like not, you know, nothing's too shiny. I am wearing a lot of the collection on my face, so if you're wondering how it shows, how it wears, well, you know, just take a look. But like I said, the packaging does come in a matte black, and this one is my favorite quad. It is the one with the 4 matte browns, and I am absolutely in love. I am lusting. I am absolutely taken. I'm smitten with these 4. I actually do have the quad on my eyes. I'm wearing it this moment, this instant right now. Also, I'm gonna apologize for the lighting. I know the sun's getting a little low, and I do use natural daylight to film, so hopefully it won't look too bad. This is literally like my wet dream, guys. Like, I love like browns. I think browns are so beautiful, so easy to use, and I feel like everybody needs a good brown. And my favorite quad from Chanel was the To Say Essential. I believe it was 226 To Say Essential because it had all these nice wearable browns, and it's been discontinued. So I was very upset about it. I was like, what the heck? But they came out with this, and I'm not sure if it's limited edition or if it's like permanent, but this would be a good replacement if you are very in love with the To Say Essential. This one would be a good like compromise for it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch these colors for you so you guys can see what they're all about. So this is the quad that I just swatched on my hand for you guys. Very pigmented, not chalky, neutral browns. Like, the browns aren't too warm, they're not too cool, they're a good neutral, and I feel like everybody needs these browns in their lives. Like, if you don't have a brown like this, like, you're not winning just yet. So I feel like these are such wearable browns, like easy. You can make so many eye combinations with this, like it makes me gag. They're just so pretty. Like, I am obsessed with this quad, and I will forever be obsessed with this quad. The collection does have another eyeshadow quad in it, but I didn't love it enough to purchase it. It was a quad full of blues, and there was this perfect purpley taupe color, and I wish that came in a single because that's like my ideal transition color. It's so pretty, but I didn't pick it up because I didn't need that quad. Like, that quad was too blue, and I was never gonna use that quad like ever. But the brown one, I recommend that everybody go pick it up. It is so beautiful, so pretty. It's a must. Like, it is a must for everybody. Like, for beginners, for professionals, makeup artists, boys, girls, you name it, everybody needs that quad in their lives. I mean, perfect neutral matte browns. Everybody needs neutral matte browns in their lives. Like, hands down, everybody just needs it. The other couple items that came in the collection are the 3 Stila Ombre et Contour. So these are eyeshadow liner Kohl sticks. So a couple videos ago, Chanel did release the like shadow sticks. So these are similar. They are Kohl pencils, Kohl crayons. I haven't used them as eyeshadow bases yet. I haven't tested the integrity of these pencils as an eyeshadow, but I have used these as liner, and I'm using number 14 on my lower lash line right now, and I haven't had any issues. Super creamy, super nice, super pigmented, amazing. So our store got 3 colors. We got number 10 in black, number 12 in Contour Clair and number 14 in Contour Graphique. So number 10 Contour Sombre, that one is the classic black one, and this one is super creamy, applies very nicely, so easy, and all of these lasted very long when I tried them on. They're super blendable, super creamy, and like I said, they do last long. Contour Graphique number 14 is kind of more of a gray with a blue tint to it. It's the one I have on my lower lash line, like I said, and it just kind of cools down your eyes. It gives it a darkness without using black, because sometimes I think black is a little too intense. So I like to use like a gray or like a brown, like this one. So Contour Clair. This one is more of like a smoky neutral brown. It's like an ashier brown. And I don't feel like a lot of companies come out with like a brown for underneath the eye that's kind of ashy. A lot of people either go with the redder side or something more neutral, but this one is more on like the ashier side, and this I feel would be really pretty. I've actually used it underneath, like, you know, my eyes, just to smoke out my bottom lash line, and I love how it turned out. It kind of gave you like a very hazy, smoky, like smoldery effect. Like, I love this. Like, this is, out of all three of these, this is like my favorite color, because it's a perfect ashy brown. Like, it's a cool tone brown, which not a lot of people have in eyeshadow stick form. So I actually recommend that you guys go pick these up too. Like, they're so easy, they're twistable, easy to use, amazing. Another new item, not quite part of the collection, but it did come out at the same time, and it is the Signature Eyeliner Pen. So this is a liquid liner. The old one that we have has been discontinued, and this one took its place. So this is a new one. No one actually knew that Chanel was going to be redoing their liquid liners, but you know, here we are. So it comes with a separate cartridge, and I waited, you know, to do this on camera for you guys on purpose so you guys can see how this happens. So it comes with a separate ink cartridge, and if you're familiar with using like a fountain pen, a calligraphy pen, it's the same concept. So it comes with a separate cartridge. The brush bristle is white at first, and it is a brush bristle. It's not a felt tip, it's not a sponge tip. These are actual hair bristles, and the hair bristles start off white. They're nice and flexible, but they're not like too malleable. Like, they do still have a certain stiffness to them, so it makes winging out an eyeliner very easy. Precise application is very easy. You can draw a thin or thick line with this, and I think the change in brushes was definitely a good move. So like I said, separate ink cartridge, bristles start out white. You actually just twist off the top of the pen like this. So it comes in two separate parts. And then what you do is you actually insert this. So you actually insert the cartridge onto the pen base, and with a little bit of pressure, you just insert it on. It stays there. You screw this back on. Make sure it's nice and tight, and the ink will eventually just flow down. And then after that, it's ready to use after the ink has completely flowed. You'll know that the ink has completely flowed when the white bristle is completely saturated with the black ink. And one of the first questions I'm sure you guys are asking, just like me, how long does this pen last, especially if it's a cartridge? Because I know when I use a fountain pen, when I insert the cartridge, you know, the ink keeps flowing, and after a couple months, like it dries up. So I'm not sure if it's going to act the same way a fountain pen does, especially since, you know, it's a cartridge that you have to manually insert. And I don't know if this comes with a refill. I don't know if these cartridges are refillable, so don't know about that either. As you know, I gain more information, I'll let you guys know. But cartridge, you insert it, and ink flows down. Actually, like, I can see the ink starting to flow already. Yeah, like there's already some ink flow. Very slight, but it's coming, guys. So like I said, the brush strokes are actually very fine, very easy to use. You can definitely adjust the thickness of the bristles. You could definitely adjust the thickness of your length, because the bristle makes it that easy for you to do so. So it's something that I'm a huge fan of. I've used this a couple times, you know, at the store on customers, and I've demoed it on myself, and I definitely love it. This is my personal one that I got so that, you know, with a separate cartridge, so I can show you guys on camera how to do it. But yeah, I love this eyeliner. I think it's definitely worth it. Like, it's really good. Like you guys can see, actually it's starting to saturate, like the bristles are no longer white. It makes drawing liner just that much easier. Like I definitely love the bristles of the brush. And then of course they also released a couple of matte lippies. So these are the new Rouge Allure inks. I only picked up 2 of them because these are the 2 that I was most attracted to. There are a couple of other colors in between. I believe there's a total of 4 or 5. I picked up 2. Of course I picked the lightest one and the darkest one because you guys know anything in the middle of the spectrum freaks me out. So I picked up number 168, and I believe that one's Serenity, and then 174 Melancholia or Melancholy. So number 168 is a nudie pink. At first glance you might look at it and be like, it kind of looks like number 140, but it's not. 140 has definitely a more of a peach vibe to it. It's a little warmer. This one's more of like a cooler pink, and I actually like my lippies more of like a cool pink as opposed to a warm pink. Warm pinks just kind of wash me out, like I look like a zombie. This one's more of like a cooler pink. And then we have number 174 Melancholia, and this one is a beautiful Bordeaux red, nice and vampy. If you're looking for something that's nice and vampy, it would be this one. It's perfect for winter. I mean, I don't really do the whole winter, summer, spring thing. I wear my lips whenever I want to wear them. If it complements my makeup that day, I'm gonna wear it. But if you're looking for something that's a little more wintry, a little more warm, a little more fall, this one would be a nice vampy, winey look. Like it's a nice Bordeaux color. The biggest difference I feel with these is that I feel this formula stains a lot more than the other Rouge Allure inks. I don't know if it's done purposely for this collection, but the stain power on these new inks for this collection is incredible. And then the big difference is that the caps, instead of a shiny lacquer that's usually in Chanel fashion, the caps are actually like a matte black. So just like the Eyeshadow Quad matte black. So these are my 2 favorite colors for the collection, and I definitely recommend that you guys go in and give these a try, especially these 2, number 168 and number 174. And then last thing that I want to show you guys, I want to preface with, I'm not a huge fan of matte nails. Like I know it's the trend, I know it's in, but it's not me. Like I'm a glossy nail girl. Like some things I feel are just meant to look glossy, and nails is one of them. Cars too. I feel like cars should never look matte. I feel like matte cars just have a very unfinished appearance to them. I know it's the trend, but it's not for me. So with the collection, like I said, it's, you know, the theme is matte. So they came out with 2 matte nail polishes. I only picked up one because the other one was like coral. I wasn't feeling it, not my vibe. So I picked up this one, number 638 Profondeur, and this one is a matte red. It's a very matte dark red, and I haven't tried it yet on myself, but I've tried it on different customers. I've tried it on other people, and it's actually just like a nice, here, I'll try, I have a piece of paper that I could like try it on for you guys. So it's I know it looks like super dark red, but like, and so it's like this really gorgeous dark wine red. After a couple coats, it does dry matte. So if you're into that, go for it. Like this is, it's like a nice dark red. I know, I'm showing it to you guys on a piece of paper, it's ridiculous. But it's a nice dark red, and after it dries, it does dry to a matte finish. If you want a gloss finish, just put like a top coat on it and it'll be glossy. But like I said, completely up to you guys. The bottle itself is matte. The body of the bottle is a frosted matte, and the cap, like I said, instead of the usual shiny lacquer that we have, it is a matte black. But, and you know, they were very consistent about the packaging in this theme. And that's why I kind of like it, because I like mattes more than I like shines. So that's why I was all over this collection. Out of the 2 colors that we released, I like this one more. It's a nice dark red, and you guys know I like my dark reds. So that's it for the collection. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to let me know. If you guys want a tutorial, just let me know. This tutorial would be a lot easier for me to do just because it's browns. Other colors, like I know I've been promising you guys tutorials like left and right, but it's just a little trickier for me. Like I have this like vision in my head about the eyeshadows to use, and when I execute it, it's so pretty, but then I realize it's very bold or very graphic, and it's not really easy to achieve, and it's not really everyday, so I'm still trying to work through the kinks of those. But this one, everyday browns, and it's so easy for me. So if you want, like, you know, an easy matte brown look, I can do it for you guys. Let me know. Any questions or comments, concerns about these products, comment down below, call me at the counter. If you guys want to place your orders, call me at the counter. However you guys need help, I will be more than happy to help you. But yeah, this video was very straight to the point. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.